Tallness. What is the height of this building? Don't say, what is the tallness? Or what is the highness of this building? You have heard people say, Your Royal Highness. That's different. That is the way of, a way of giving respect. But don't say, what is the highness of this mouvlet tree? That's wrong. But we say, what is the height of this mouvlet tree? What is the height of this boy? Tall. Don't say, this boy is very high. No, we say, this boy is very tall. And so it is his height. And say, this boy is very high. And because he's very high, this is his height. No, the house has a height. It is high. It is high, and that is the height. Yes, attentive. Pay attention. Attention. Attention is the noun. Additional. Oh, I've given you some additional money. Additional money. Money in addition. So, additional, the noun is addition. Just like subtraction, addition. Addition. Addition is the noun. Comfortable? Comfort. Oh, I have a lot of comfort. Yes, when I lie on this bed, I feel a lot of comfort. Comfort, opposite, discomfort. Okay, discomfort. Comfortable, I'm comfortable, I have a lot of comfort. Dangerous. When I told you it's dangerous to ride a bicycle, releasing the handlebars, and then you start waving double. Waving double as you ride a motorcycle, a bicycle, you face fire. So dangerous, it is dangerous. So there's a lot of, Jimmy, I saw you riding a bicycle with your hands free. I felt very bad. Jimmy, so it is dangerous. So there's a lot of danger. Thank you. There's a lot of danger. So you end it at R. There's a lot of danger. There's a lot of danger in riding a bicycle after releasing the handlebars. Bright, it is very bright. So we experience a lot of brightness. Brightness. Now, in your free time, make sure that you go through these words. Read them again and again with a friend or two, and then get used to them. They become very easy. And then later, we are going to see how you can make sentences using these very words. How you can complete sentences using the nouns changed into adjectives, or the adjectives changed into nouns, like the other way around, vice versa. Dry, it is very dry. The condition is very dry, so the dryness. Okay, the dryness. The dryness in the soil makes it difficult for these crops to grow. The dryness in the soil makes it difficult for these crops to grow. Wet, also wetness. The wetness in the soil has made the beans get rotten. The wetness. Energetic, someone is strong. Energetic, someone has a lot of energy. That's why you say the Ministry of Energy and so on and so forth. Mineral energy and so on and so forth. And natural resources, energy is the noun. Electrical energy. Friendly, someone is friendly, so he is a friend. So this one has two noun forms, friend and friendship. So friendly can give us friend, and friend is friend, or friendship. Someone is friendly, and so she shows friendship. But choose one, do not use both. So, oh, our cousin showed us a lot of friendship when we visited her in Nairobi. She showed us a lot of friendship. So she was a friend to us. Okay? So either way, it depends on what you want to do. Careful, you show care. Exemplary, you give examples. So exemplary is example. Example. By example. I live by example. Someone is different from the other, so there's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. Similar, similarity. Similar is the opposite of different. Similar, similarity. Different, difference. Dead, someone is dead. Oh, that is his death. Okay. Death. I hereby announce the death of my cow that was 25 years old. All the cows that I got here that belong to this kraal were produced by this great-grandmother. Okay, so that is the death. So death. I had a friend, I think I told you the story, an old friend who said, well, if this cow dies, well, I'll just bury her. I can never slaughter her because the whole of the kraal came out of her. Yes, let's go to the first page. Let's go to the first page. Are you watching? Yes, if they are dead, then that is their death. They have experienced death. Is it normal to sit in a basin? Is it normal for the father to sit in a basin? I can't imagine myself as a father sitting in a basin. A bathtub, fine. You can sit in a bathtub. But a basin, it is not normal. So normal has two. Normal has two nouns, two forms of nouns. Normality and normalcy. Normality and normalcy. So we experience a period of normality. The way he is expressing his normality. It is normality. It is normality that is showing. Normality. Normality. And if you don't say normality, you say normalcy. No. Nor. Mal. C. Normalcy. That's the condition of something being normal. It is correct to do this. Is it normal to eat bread in a church while the pastor is praying, and you bring your bread and start chewing? You bring your yellow bananas and normal? No, it is not normal. That's not a situation of normalcy. It's not a situation of normality. It is a situation of abnormality. Okay? Narrow. Something is narrow, not wide, so that is the narrowness. Now, narrowness. Narrowness. Something is broad. This one is different now. Remember I used to say length times width. Length times breadth. So breadth is the word which is good from broad. Okay. So length times breadth. So breadth is B-R-E. You write bread first, then T-H. Breadth. Breadth means width. Wide, put it here, which is the noun form of the adjective wide. Fit it there. I don't have to spoon feed you. Wide. Active. You can say action. You can say activity. So it depends on what you want to do. Activeness, activity, action. Action. Absent. Yes, absent. I don't like your absence. We saw absent there. Absence. It was repeated. I remember absence being handled there. Angry. Someone is angry, so he's experiencing a lot of. Yes, you may experience a lot of anger of the Lord if we do not repent. So he will show us how angry he is. So he will show us his anger. Thank you, Emma Papa. He will show us his anger. E-R. Someone is brave. Bravery. Bravery. Someone does not fear. He is brave. he attacks an animal without fear. My mother was a very brave lady because she used to kill snakes. And one time she killed a python. It was not a very adult python, but a big one. She killed it single-handedly. And one time she killed so many other snakes. She was very brave, fearless. Brief, brevity. Someone is brief, and then he speaks with a lot of brevity. Brief gives us brevity. Make sure that you exercise a high level of brevity as you present your speech, because the people are tired and hungry and the food is already on the table. Please be brief. Express brevity. Don't confuse this with bravery. Bravery comes from brave, and it is brave. Where is bravery? Bravery is here. Bravery. Someone is brave, and that is bravery. But brief gives us brevity. Abnormal. Someone give us the noun form of abnormal. Yes, Daniel? Abnormality. Thank you. Oh, there's an abnormality in the way that man walks. There's an abnormality. The way he walks is abnormal. Abnormality. It is not normal. It is not natural. It is abnormal. So abnormality. Yes, it's been a long time, and how I've enjoyed myself. I cannot hide it, because it's very important that for us to go through all these adjectives turned nouns. These nouns are very important because we should be able to know the spellings. We should know what comes out of the other, and then of course what comes out of what, and then we should be able to make correct sentences. When you come to writing compositions, when you come to writing stories, then it becomes very easy. We write passages because you can tell stories. And in writing, if it comes to time for us to write, to compose poems, then it will be very easy, because we shall be using adjectives here, we shall be using nouns, we shall be using verbs, we shall be using adverbs, we shall be using pronouns, we shall be using prepositions, we shall be using conjunctions and interjections. We shall use all the 8 parts of speech. Yes, I'd like us to have a nice break, and then let's meet when you cannot avoid meeting again. We're still handling rights, responsibilities, and freedom, and we're still handling as a subtopic animal needs and freedom. And we want to remember that, of course, the last straw breaks the horse back. Still, Teacher Barulia Deri Enoch is here. Let us meet after break and see how we can continue. We are going to look at how we can make sentences, complete these sentences using the given words in the brackets. And we are going to see how some of these words are going to change from the adjectives to the nouns, from the adjectives to the nouns, and vice versa, from the verbs to the adverbs, and so on and so forth. Let's meet when we cannot avoid one another. I thank very much the people who have made this a possibility for you to watch. Very important is the fact that I should mention Mr. Tsugasama, because without him, without his technology, nothing could come to you. Nothing could come to you. You couldn't see me, you couldn't hear me talk. You couldn't enjoy the language that we are sharing here on the e-learning Teachers Project Uganda.